Hello everyone, welcome back to Vic's Tarot Guidance. So welcome if you are returning to this channel, and welcome if you are new, if you're just discovering this channel at this point. Welcome everybody. So if you are interested, you can consider subscribing if you haven't already. Also, if you are here interested in a personal reading, I have all the information below in the description box. There is my website and also my email address, so you can just get the short line and send me the email if you are interested in a personal reading from me. Today we have an interesting, beautiful video on our hands. So we are going to be asking today, how do you make them feel? How do you make your person feel in your presence? How do you make them feel when they are maybe thinking about you and related? So this is part of our Valentine Special Series that I have going on here on this channel, and this is going to be number four of our beautiful special series. So we're going to be asking, how do you make them feel? This is about the type of mood that they feel themselves in when they are around you. What type of feelings do you bring up in your person here? That's the gist of this reading today. So we have three piles. I almost said four. We have three piles to choose from over here today. Pile number one is going to be this Hematite crystal. Pile number two, or group number two, is going to be this gorgeous shade of Malachite, this Malachite crystal for pile number two here. And pile number three is going to be this Amethyst crystal with some white quartz in it. So this Amethyst, gorgeous crystal for group number three. So I would invite you now to take a few deep breaths, maybe drink a bit of water just to get yourself settled back into your body, and then maybe bring this question to mind. So how do you make them feel? How do I make, fill in the blank, feel? That's the question you should be asking today for this reading. And then you can just feel yourself guided to a specific group, so 1, 2, or 3. You can also have messages in multiple groups, so if you're guided to more than one group, that's completely fine also. That just means you have messages in both or maybe even all groups. So when you are done picking your piles, you can just scroll down below. There are the timestamps for each specific group down in the description box and also in the comment section. If you feel like you need a bit more time, this is the right time to pause the video at this point. Otherwise, I'll see everyone in your chosen piles. Welcome, hello, pile number one. So if you picked group one or this Hematite crystal today, this is going to be your reading about how do you make them feel. So how do you make your person feel in your presence when they think about you? What type of vibe do you give off, or what type of mood do they get into when you are around them? Let's see. So for pile number one, please, Spirit, what is going on with their person? How does pile number one make them feel? How does group one make their person feel? Please, Spirit, how do they make them feel? Interesting. The Wheel of Fortune reversed here. This to me feels like you're making them feel quite impulsive, like they are almost like stepping out of line. It feels like, especially with all of these lines here, it's interesting how Spirit does that. It feels like they feel like they're stepping out of line with you, or about to step out of line with you here. They feel like they're doing something bad almost, like you're a temptation for them almost here with this Wheel of Fortune coming through. Let's see what else we get. So for pile number one, how does group one make them feel here, please? Interesting. So we have Judgment reversed again. And we have the Magician here showing up. So all of these are very, very strong energies. They're all major arcana cards. So something big is happening in your relationship with your person here. Let's see what else. How do you make them feel? We have the Chariot now. Wow, okay. Very strong energies. They want to clarify all of these. First of all, with this Osho Zen Tarot, this all feels like they want to come towards you, like you're a big temptation for them and they don't know why properly. They don't have the clarity here with Judgment. All right, so let's clarify these first of all. The Wheel of Fortune, please, Spirit. Clarification for the Wheel of Fortune card. Okay, so they want me to take both. We have Change, which is another Wheel of Fortune card, and we have Past Lives here showing up. So we have Change and Past Lives. We have Wheel of Fortune, and I'm not sure what this one is supposed to be in tarot. This is from the Osho Zen Tarot. But yeah, this is, both of these are influencing the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is influencing the Wheel of Fortune, and Past Life seems to be influencing the Wheel of Fortune. So there is some past life energy here. Maybe you're also dealing with an ex if you don't necessarily resonate with past lives here. But wow, this is quite a tricky situation. Like, you're definitely bringing up your person's past lives. You're activating them very, very strongly here. They feel like they are divinely guided in your presence towards something, but at the same time, they feel like whatever they are walking towards, it's some type of a temptation. It's something that they are almost like programmed to do here with past lives coming through. So whatever it is that you're bringing towards your person, it is all meant to be. So this way that they are feeling, this is all meant to be for them. You know, they're supposed to be feeling this way. Spirit is saying they're supposed to be questioning these things within themselves. It's all part of their growth. It's all part of the plan. But yeah, you're definitely eliciting a lot of change. You're definitely eliciting a lot of, I'm hearing energetic reprogramming here in your person. You're making them aware of their habitual patterns and their sense of self, what their ego is basically made of, what they are made of here even. So that's like very big energy here. Still, again, we have all major arcanas on the board at this point, so that's just very, very strong here. Yeah, you have a strong presence on your person, like a very strong presence. They definitely notice when you are in the room. So maybe clarifier for this Judgment card. This Judgment card, Spirit. So we have the Fool. Oh my God. Another major arcana coming through for us. All right, with the Judgment and with this Fool, it's about taking a new step. It's about taking a risk. They don't know what they're feeling. They don't know where they're going. So it almost feels like they are lost in, it feels like a stream of energy when they are around you. They feel a lot of attraction towards you with this Magician, with the Chariot. Like, they want to come towards you. They want to start off something new. But this energy it's also new to them. It almost feels like incredibly risky here with the Fool as well. Like, coming into your present, it feels very risky because it's so activating for them. Like, this is a very interesting pile. Your person they feel sort of lost. They cannot comprehend what exactly is going on with your connection when they are around you, or even when they are thinking about you. They cannot properly grasp what's going on. This is them basically venturing into unknown waters, into unknown energies, into energies they have not come into contact in their lifetime till you came into their lives, basically. And they are sort of very confused here. They are intrigued, however, also with the Magician card here. So with the Magician card, they are, wow, consciousness. Yes, they are gaining consciousness. They are gaining awareness here. This is the Ace of Swords here. So even though I said here they are sort of lost, they don't have clarity, they are still trying to gain awareness through retrospection, through reflection, through reflecting on your conversations. I feel like you two have conversations that run deep into your person. The conversations they remember many times and replay over and over for themselves. These conversations feel very activating for your person. They learn a lot about themselves through your conversations I'm getting here, through being in contact with you. They learn a lot about who they are as well and what type of person they should maybe work towards being. You just got too many cards flown away. So they are focusing on their healing here, definitely. They're focusing on their healing through you, through conversations with you. Your person wants to come towards you. So how do you make them feel? They want to come towards you. They want to be with you in some sense. They want to express their gratitude, I'm hearing from Spirit, and also their love, their temptation towards you. This person wants to talk to you. We have the Ace of Swords here, so they have some type of clarity here. They have done some type of healing for themselves, and they want to approach you with that, I feel like, with the Chariot here. Let's see, what was this? They want to travel towards you. So we have traveling showing up, the Eight of Wands. They want to come towards you here, yes. They want to walk the big mountain home, it feels like. They want to really, really travel quickly towards you. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Chariot. So that means just very fast movement towards someone. Very, very fast, quick, sort of spiral towards, like a very focused energy towards someone. Yeah, like your person, they don't have enough clarity, it feels like, currently, but they're in the process of trust. They're trusting themselves, that they can trust themselves, basically. Yeah, that's the energy that I'm getting from this pile. It's a very interesting pile. Like, you confuse your person. From all of this, they have a lot of change going on when they are around you. They have a lot of healing going on when they're around you. They're entering into new spheres of consciousness, new energies when they are around you. And at the same time, you know, you are so magnetic to your person. They definitely want to come towards you very, very quickly. They want to sort of just jump into your lap almost. It's that type of energy that I'm picking up here. Let's see if we can get something else here. What else is going on? How do you make them feel? I want to clarify the Chariot card a little bit better. Please, the Chariot. Oh my God. We have patience here. So we have patience. They feel like they do need to be patient with you and with themselves. This is the Seven of Pentacles. It feels like they have to allow this coupling to grow, I'm feeling. They have to allow this energy, this relationship to grow in some way. I feel like they feel it's not right yet, it's not the right time yet. This is maybe why they're holding themselves back with the Wheel of Fortune here, because they are feeling this temptation, but it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like they have all the answers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have all the answers is what they're saying here. They don't know how to proceed. But how do you make them feel? You make them feel just incredibly confused. They want to proceed, but they are holding themselves back. They want to do good for you and for themselves. They want to level themselves up. They want to gain clarity. They want to understand where they are headed before they are doing some type of actual action towards something. So they are learning how to have patience here. It feels like they're sort of holding themselves back, sort of like putting the reins on a horse and sort of just pulling it back so it's not, you know, charging into the battle or charging into some type of energy that they wouldn't want to be in. Your person is trying to be very, very sort of subtle about this connection, even though it is so intense for them. It feels like in my body, it feels like all the insides of my body right now are sort of being activated. They're sort of being pulled apart, pulled in different directions, and it feels very, very strong. It feels very magnetic. It feels like I'm expanding very drastically and very quickly as I'm tapping into this energy of your person here. And at the same time, I do have the clarity, but I also don't have the clarity, you know. I have some clarity and some type of understanding, but at the same time, I do feel like a little bit lost. I don't know what exactly to do with this relationship, what exactly I want, where exactly this is leading me. So it's all just a lot of flow is happening, but at the same time, nothing very specific, nothing very solid, nothing very grounded. It feels like the energy is happening mostly around, you know, the heart area. Our candle just died here. So yeah, the energy is happening around the heart area, around the throat a little bit, around the solar plexus area, and the sacral chakra also, but not so much in the root. It's got like a little bit of an anxiety here, almost like an anxiety, wanting to perform, wanting to maybe prove yourself that you are something special, that you are worthy. So that's how you make them feel. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come through with this pile. Anything else, Spirit, please, that wants to be communicated. Yeah, we have going with the flow here. Your person is trying to let go with the flow, relax into this connection. Just trust that whatever is coming towards them, it's coming towards them with a certain purpose. We have trust again on the bottom of the deck, so that's just so curious, right? And then we also have maturity here, the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups here also. So we have three aces, three beginnings, the swords, the cups, the pentacles. So in a sense, we have the mind here, we have the heart, the emotional space, and we also have the body sort of represented here as all three beginning sort of parts that make a whole, that make one person whole. We have new beginnings here with the Fool as well, very strongly activating. So yeah, your person wants to start something new. It feels like all this whole energy being with you, it's all very new, and they're learning how to trust this newness. They're learning how to trust this new energy here, how to trust themselves, how to know that they are doing a good job, how to know that they are going towards the right place for them. There's just learning how to trust their heart, it feels like here. Yeah, we have the Seven of Cups. Yes, the Seven of Cups now showing up for us. So they are here learning how to trust. Yeah, this is also making me feel of trust. Trust that the universe is going to bring you happiness. Trust that the universe is going to bring fulfillment and love. And basically trusting it's the thing that they are getting into, the thing that they're tapping into with this relationship. We have the Father of Pentacles here showing up as well. So this card, it's making me feel like they're tapping into their maturity. They're tapping into being able to discern what they should invest their energy in and what shouldn't they invest their energy in. You make them feel like very trustworthy in a sense, like they can take care of you here also with the Father of Pentacles. You make them feel sort of very, very whole in a sense, I feel like. So with the mind, with the heart, with the body there in the Pentacles, Swords and Cups, it feels like, yeah, like they feel sort of very embodied. They feel very, very whole. Like they are themselves guided by divinity, guided by spirit, guided by source, guided by God, however it is that you would like to put it. They definitely feel like that around you here. You make them feel very guided, but at the same time very lost. So it's like, it's an interesting dynamic here. It's sort of like a dance between yes and no here. It's sort of like a dance between yes, I trust, no, I don't. Yes, I want, no, I don't want. You know, yes, I want to charge in right now. Yes, but it's time to be a little bit more patient. You know, it's an interesting dance, even with the Wheel of Fortune, you know, coming up, both reversed and upright as an explanation of this. It feels like it's a dance between this wheel of fortune, the wheel of divinity, the wheel of synchronicities, the wheel of the right timing. So it's like the dance between right timing, divine timing, and not divine timing. So your person is really learning to trust themselves here. They're learning to trust spirit here also. So all of these are big aspects of their own growth here. They're learning a lot about themselves. They're learning how to trust themselves, how to trust that they're going to be fulfilled, how to trust that they're going to be held, how to trust also that they're going to get the best outcome possible. I'm hearing also from spirit what's meant to be will be. With the 9 of Cups here, this is talking about happiness, being happy together, you know, being fulfilled together. Having fun together also is what's coming through, sort of being happy, fulfilled together, having fun together, having some type of union of fulfillment together, enjoying each other's energy, being happy in each other's company is also what's coming through here. So yeah, you make them feel very happy, you make them feel very content, very much in tune and connected to their own intuition here as well with the 9 of Cups. They're very connected to their heart. When they are with you, it feels like they feel very whole, very connected to their heart. And yeah, it's interesting. Maybe just a message that's coming through for you guys now for the ending. It feels like when they are around you, everything makes a lot of sense. All of this, your connection, your bond, in a way, it makes a lot of sense. But when they are separate from you, or when they, you know, start doing something else, when they are not in contact with you anymore, things sort of start to almost like fall apart. They start to second guess themselves. They start to second guess if this is the right thing, and they can quickly then move into this position of distrust, distrusting themselves that this is the right connection, distrusting themselves that this is the right thing to do, and similar aspects. So yeah, this is what's coming through here. Also with the 5 of Wands, this type of message, this insecurity almost when they are on their own, when they are not in contact with your energy here. So yeah, that's all I have for you today, my beautiful pile number 1. Thank you for watching, thank you for connecting with me, and thank you for allowing me to be the channel through which these messages have flown to you today. If you would like, please consider subscribing, like this video down below. Also comment if you would like to share something with me and with our beautiful community today. If you want a personal reading, all the information is in the description box below this video as well. Make sure to check that out if you are interested. Other than that, I am wishing you a wonderful day, and I hope to connect with you in my future videos. Bye! Mwah. Hello, pile number 2 or group number 2. If you picked this beautiful malachite crystal, or if something else brought you this way, this is going to be your tarot reading on the question, how do you make them feel? So how do you make your person feel? Let's see, let's get into it. Pile number 2, please, Spirit, how do they make them feel? How does pile number 2's person feel? How do you make them feel? How does pile number 2's person make them feel? How does pile number 2's person feel around pile number 2? Okay, that's a lot of cards. I'm feeling scattered. Scattered is what's coming through. So let's get some clarity, some groundedness. Let's bring that to your person here. How do you make them feel? Okay, like a beginner, like they're just starting off on a new road, like a little bird, like a little plant, you know, just starting growing, just like learning how to fly even. They're entering into the energy of new beginnings with you. You make them feel very, very confused with the moon reversed. Although also this might mean they are currently entering into a state of clarity. So the moon upright is often like a card of uncertainty or not knowing where you stand. So reversed, I feel like it now means like the sun is starting to rise. Like things are starting to make sense here. Things are sort of fitting. Things are starting to fit in their sockets, it feels like, in this connection here. So you make them feel like they are entering into a new territory in their lives, and you're also sort of, I feel like, moving them forward in some manner. So they feel like you are evolving them, like you're allowing them to move forward in their life, in their expansion, in their growth. So daily life growth is what is really being enabled in your presence here. They are always entering into a special type of clarity with you. So with the moon here, I'm getting like a specific vibe of maybe you are a tarot reader yourself, or very connected to spirituality yourself here with the moon and with the Fool, because this feels to me like you are bringing new insights to them. With the Fool and the Moon reversed, it's a very specific energy that I'm getting out of these two cards, which is letting me feel like you are the one who is bringing like wisdom and clarity to your person, which is allowing them to see new perspectives, which is opening up their world to see new things, to see new possibilities, to see new things, how things can be done, how something can be shifted or transformed, or how they can enter into a new type of energy where they can allow new things to come their way here. That's the type of energy that I'm feeling into here with these two cards. So they feel sort of very empowered in this sense. I feel like they come to you sort of like not knowing what to do or not knowing where to turn, and then you are the type of person who gives them clarity, who gives them understanding, who gives them certainty, who gives them knowledge about how to navigate their life. It feels like they are almost approaching you as a compass in a sort of way, where they in a way expect the guidance from you, where you are in a position almost to give guidance to this person. That's how they feel around you. They want guidance. They want almost like validation from you. It's what I'm getting here. But most of all, they want clarity from you. So clarity is a big one, validation, and other things are for some of you. So take that if it resonates for your specific situation. Other than that, it's just basically the clarity that they are seeking, and they're seeking that strongly from you. We again have two major arcanas here, so very strong energies. You definitely make this person feel quite strong in a sense, you know, very strong energy is something that's felt in your relationship, in your connection here. Let's see what comes up for pile number 2. So how do you make them feel? How does pile number 2 make this person feel? We have the 3 of Cups. All right, this to me feels like this person feels like they have to let go of something. This might be a third-party situation for some of you. If that doesn't resonate, it's something that is being brought up for this person that needs clearing. So some type of an issue, something very emotional for your person is being brought up in this connection, in your relationship, that needs clearing, that needs transforming, that needs to alchemize and change into something else. This might be a third-party situation for most of you, I'm getting here, because this is like an interferent type of energy. It's like the energy that is stepping in, that's something else entirely from what I was getting into here. So this is like its own bundle, and this is like a new stream of something that's entering here. This might be like a child, if your person has a child, or a partner, an ex or something. It's like a different type of energy that's getting into this relationship, it feels like. So how do you make them feel? You make them feel like they have to reconsider what they're getting themselves into. You make them feel like they have to reconsider and try to consider how to do good by everyone involved. If this involves other people, if this involves other issues or questions, you are bringing this to their mind. They are strongly having to consider what to do with all of these energies that are sort of condensing themselves and building themselves up around their current space where they are currently in their lives. So yeah, to me this feels like there's like a gaping, sort of like a light, almost, you know, in the detective movies when you have like a light shown onto your face. It feels like that. It feels like that's what you do to them. That's the type of energy that they feel from you, like they have to work through some type of issue that they have. Maybe an issue with the ex, maybe it's a third party situation, but it's definitely like something very, very strong. It's something that's sort of just staring them right in the face whenever they are around you. So how do you make them feel? Also quite insecure regarding this third party thing. Like they don't know how to handle this. They feel like they should, but they feel very anxious about this as well. Like they feel like they get clarity from you, but they also feel very anxious about this situation that they are currently in. And they don't really know how to resolve. That's the issue here. That's the problem, yeah. With the Ten of Swords, they don't know how to basically resolve this. This is the end of the cycle. They are still in quite a lot of anxiety and turmoil, it feels like, in regards to whatever it is that they are dealing with here. So you make them feel almost like you're bringing up these anxious things for them. You're bringing up things that they know that they have not cleared yet, or healed yet, or fixed yet, or dealt with yet. And you're sort of just showing them, okay, what about this? What about this? What about that? It's sort of like you're like a sage in some sorts, or a crone in some way, like a female who is activating someone. It's that type of archetype, maybe a female activating a man, you know, judging a man into being better. It's that type of archetype. I'm not saying that you are a female or that your person is male, but just it's that type of archetype. The female judging the male, the chaos judging logos, for example. It's that type of archetype that's at play here. It feels like your person feels like they are judged by you in some way, in some manner. It almost feels like they are under attack, but that's only because they themselves feel like they have to deal with something. Something is causing them a great deal of anxiety that they have not dealt with yet. And that's just causing them anxiety even more when they meet up with you, because you're presenting sort of like a flashlight onto all of these problems. Like you can see very strongly, you can see very deeply within your person. It feels like you're a strongly intuitive person here, and they feel that, they know that, and that's why they feel sort of attacked almost by this energy when they are connected with you. At the same time, they know that they have to resolve this. They know that they have to deal with this. But it's just like sort of, it's like they are so anxious about resolving this, and they are like procrastinating on it. So it makes it build up more and more. And then it's just more intense. It gets more and more intense over time here. That's how I'm feeling into this energy. So yeah, let's see what else shows up. We have the High Priestess. So yeah, you're allowing them to see the bigger picture. You're the type of sage or crone, or, you know, a witch archetype in your person. The wise old woman, the wise old man archetype in your person's lives here, I'm getting. You are the one who's bringing them clarity, guidance, understanding of their path. You're also the one who's putting them on the right path, on being true to themselves, being true to other people, doing what's right, doing what they know feels right within. That's where that anxiety comes in there, in them, because they know they're not doing what's right for them, which is why anxiety is cropping up. So a need or something is not met. They know that something is not being done correctly here. That's why the anxiety is showing up for them there. And you're the one who's sort of like showing light upon that. You're the one who is saying, or not even saying, you don't have to show that. You just have to show up with your energy. And your energy itself is the one that sort of shows or flashes a light on all of their shadows, all of this, all of that anxiety that they have wanted to sort of push away or procrastinate on. That's the vibe that I'm getting here for you guys. Yeah, very, very strong energies here of just elucidating the shadows. So you are a strong person who is elucidating their shadows here. You are very much in this energy of the female psychic, almost. You're showing up as a female psychic, and you are allowing them to enter into this energy more. You're allowing them to see their shadows. You're allowing them to see where their blockages are. You're allowing them to see how they can transmute and transform this energy that they are in. So you're sort of like a very guide, like a spiritual teacher here almost. Yeah, and your person definitely with the devil reverse, with the death card, they are entering through a strong death and rebirth situation whenever they are around you. This is a very, very strong pile here. I'm getting a very strong, almost like a spiritual teacher pile here. Everything that I have said before is again resonating strongly with all of these, with both of these cards. Basically, you're allowing them to see their patterns here, to not allow them to jump back into their addictions, back into their patterns, into what is holding them back. What's holding them back from living an exciting life, from living a life from a position of positivity, of joy and love and light here. And you are allowing them to transmute and transform these shadows. You are basically shedding light, showing light on things that are not yet healed, and you are allowing this death and rebirth transformation in your person to take place. And that means just constantly, it's like over and over and over and over and over again. You're a strong catalyst for, I'm hearing suffering from spirit. That might be a bit hard, that's a bit harsh, but you know, you are a strong catalyst for suffering, which then transmutes itself into love and acceptance. So you are a strong catalyst for love in the end, a strong catalyst for joy, a strong catalyst for awakening for your person here. That's basically how they feel about you, that like they have to go through numerous death and rebirths around you, like they are always given new and new challenges when they are around you, like this shadow is cropping up and that shadow is cropping up and this needs to be healed, that needs to be looked at. It's always like an inner journey with you. It's always a journey of looking within with you, it feels like here. So let's see what else shows up for pile number 2 here. So we have trust. Yeah, you're allowing your person to trust. You're allowing them to trust the universe. You know that the book by Gabby Bernstein, I think she's called, comes to mind. The universe has your back. Like your person is learning to trust the universe. They're learning to self-trust, to trust themselves, to know that the universe has your back, and they're learning to relax more through you. So it's not all bad. It's not all, you know, shadows. Shadow cannot be without light. The sun casts the shadows, you know. So that also means the sun with its warmth, it's allowing trust to grow. It's allowing support to grow. It's allowing the grass to grow, love to grow, the ground to be there for our feet. And that's all that you're making your person feel, like you're a strong energy of love and shadow here for your person. Yeah, the Fool again is showing up for us. You are ushering in new energies. You're ushering in new beginnings, new understandings, new perspectives for your person. You make them feel like you are presenting them with new ways of looking at things, new perspectives, things that they never would have considered or thought about before. You are the one who is sort of like, oh, what about this? Maybe think about this in this way. Maybe consider this from this perspective, you know. Maybe think of this issue in this way. You are always bringing up new ways of trying to understand things, trying to understand situations and people around them. You're really, really expanding your person also in this way. So kudos to you for that. How do you make them feel? You make them feel like this whole thing is a dream. You make them feel like they are maybe in love with you at times here as well with the dream. You make them feel like they can trust again, like they can dream again, like they can believe in magic again. This to me feels almost like this has been a disillusioned person, like a very cynical person that you're asking about. That's who they once were. They were once very cynical, sort of like, oh, how difficult and sucky it must be to be on this earth. But you are sort of like that type of person who is showing them that magic exists on this earth, that miracles exist on this earth, that a different spiritual dimension is available to them, that a different way of being is available to them at all times if they just wish to enter into that space. So you are allowing them to trust again. You're allowing them to trust in magic, in miracles, in illusions sometimes even again, you know. You're allowing your person to dream again, and this is big. This is very, very big. Like you are allowing them to enter and reconnect with their inner child here as well. And that's just really big. Like that's really, really big, you guys. Really beautiful. What else? Let's see. Well, this one also wants to come out. So yeah, we have a lot of cards here, so let's just get through them. We have silence here. This one speaks for itself. It's like you are allowing your person to reconnect with their intuition here, with themselves, with self-trust, as we said before. You're really allowing them to be more comfortable with themselves in their silence. And you are with guidance and with experience here, allowing them to trust, again, trust in themselves, trust in their path, and trust in their own experience, trust in their own gut feeling, trust that the universe has their back. You are sort of like the catalyst for this person, for a new vision in their lives, for a new way of being, for a new alchemy to enter into their lives, for that to alchemize this cynical attitude into an attitude of trust, self-love, and belief. So that's just, I don't know, that's just so incredibly beautiful to me. Such a beautiful energy here that you are bringing to your person. Such a beautiful energy of like expansion, love, belief, also joy, you know, wanting to discover new things with experiencing here, trying to feel things, feel into things for the first time even, you know, finding that joy, finding that life, finding that wonder of the child, finding that stillness and silence within, that trust within is also what's coming through here. So yeah, as I said before, you are the light and the shadow. You are making them feel both of these so very strongly and so very activating in their lives. So very, very beautiful. And on this note, I'm going to finish up your reading. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages for you today. It was such a pleasure and honor to connect with you today and to channel the messages, to be the catalyst and the channeler for all of these energies for you today. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for connecting with me. Thank you for allowing me to be the guide for you today. Thank you for watching. If you would like to maybe book a personal reading, all the information is downstairs in the description box below if you feel guided to. Also feel free to comment if you would like to connect with me, if you would like to share something about this reading. It was truly beautiful, you guys. So do let me know how this was for you, how it resonated for you guys. Other than that, I'm wishing you a wonderful day. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you again in another one of my videos. Take care, everyone. Bye. Mwah. Hello, pile number 3. If you picked this amethyst crystal with white quartz in it, this is going to be your reading. Or if something else brought you to group number 3, this is going to be your reading for how do you make them feel, how do you make your person feel, what type of mood, what type of energy do they get into when you are around them. Let's get into it. Let's see what comes up for pile number 3, please, Spirit. How do they make them feel? How does pile number 3 make their person feel? How do they feel around them? Did we get a card? Did we get a card? No, it jumped straight back in. How do they make them feel, Spirit, please? We have the Mother of Pentacles. Wow, very grounded, very secure, very much at peace. Protected is what's coming through strongly. Protected and cared for. So you make them feel protected, you make them feel cared for, you make them feel loved, you make them feel nurtured, secure, at peace. For pile number 3, please, Spirit, what else? Oh, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Feel like you make them feel like they are not alone. I'm feeling like I'm not alone is coming through here. I'm not alone. I don't have to face it alone. I don't have to work through it alone. You know, I can trust on others to have my back. I can trust on others to help me work through things or help me work with things. That's coming through strongly. So strong feeling of support in terms of the physical world, in terms of things that can be done in the physical dimension. So this material, substantial dimension here that we are talking about, it's about trusting that you have their back and that they can rely on you here on the physical. This is purely like physical, like down to the taxes, for example. They can rely on you to help them do their taxes. It's coming through now. So they can rely on you to help them cook dinner. They can rely on you to help them, I don't know, take their car to the insurance or help them figure out how to open a business. It's these types of things, sort of very day-to-day life tasks. That's something that's coming through very strongly here, that they can rely on you. So you make them feel very secure, very much like you are there for them. You are there to help them overcome these hurdles in their life. Let's see what else is coming through here. Yeah, they feel very much at peace with you. With the 4 of Swords, they feel connected. They feel at peace. They feel like they can rest and reflect in your presence. This feels like it's a very peaceful card. It feels almost a card of praying as well. So images of people praying to God or praying in the Christian church are coming to mind here. Just that peaceful serenity, that peaceful feeling of knowing that someone is there, that someone is listening to you, that someone is having your best interests at hand, that someone is there for you is coming through here. That you can be soft, that you can be gentle, that you can be vulnerable with this person. So the sheep here is representative of that vulnerability that your person feels they can embody and share in your presence. And they can be vulnerable, they can be soft, they can cry. They feel like they can express themselves and their deepest hidden aspects with you, and that you're going to be able to hold them and take care of them here. That you're going to be able to take care of their most gentle, most timid, soft aspects. Just very beautiful energy. They also feel very intuitive in your presence because they can trust themselves here with you. We have the Magician now coming through. Your person feels like they can create in your presence. They can feel who they are in your presence. They can embody who they are in their presence. They don't have to perform. They don't have to pretend they are someone who they're not. Like this person, they feel like they can be whoever the hell they are in your presence. That's just so beautiful that you're able to create that for them. Like they can completely open themselves up like a lotus flower around you and learn about who they are through conversations with you because there is no judgment. I feel like this is a very sort of unconditional loving pile, almost like a pile of a mother towards its child. It definitely feels like that. It feels very motherly. It feels very open. It feels very accepting, very nurturing. And that's all they feel with you. They feel like they can grow. They feel like they are understood, like they are accepted by the community and by people when they are around you. Like they feel such a joy emanating from their heart. This infinite joy and love from their heart chakra is what's coming through here. Very, very infinite stream of love that they can give the world. They feel very activated, sort of like illuminated, like the sun is shining on them. So they feel very warm, at home, loved. But that love is not like a love of a sexual nature. It's just an accepting love. It's a nurturing love. It's a supportive love that they feel around you. It's just very beautiful, you guys. Yeah, with the 8 of Wands here, they feel very activated. They feel illuminated. They feel understood. They feel like finally they can be whole again. Like that missing aspect that they often feel with other people or they can't express with other people is being illuminated in your presence. They can finally sort of be whole, a whole star, a whole beautiful being around you. That's how they feel, and they can finally like fully express themselves around you as well. Very, very beautiful energy here. Very much an energy of being able to really understand themselves better, also with the third eye activated here on the sheep. Let's see what else shows up for you, my beautiful pile number 3. So how do you make them feel? How do you make them feel? Yeah, very abundant, beautiful, connected. Like so much love. I feel I'm hearing like a song, there's so much love, you know, so don't give up. Just that type of energy, you know. There's so much love here present for you, ready for you, given to you in this life, in this world. Don't give up. You are worthy. You are wonderful. You are an important part of this whole world, an important part of this whole community. That's the energy that I'm getting here. Just very abundant, very open energy. It's an energy of being able to be stable with the Emperor here. It's also the energy of being able to not be scattered, of being very still, of being very grounded. With this card, you know, being very still, knowing one's truth, knowing oneself, knowing one's true nature is what's coming through very strongly in this reading. The true nature, this true identity, true self, not being scattered and, you know, the energy falling into many different directions. You really, really put this person back on their feet, which is here, you know, you ground them. You make them feel whole. You make them feel, yeah, grounded, like they are standing their ground, like they are worthy, like they are special. Yeah, very grounded energy. You put this person in so much beautiful energy. It's just incredible. I would love to meet you, whoever you are, whoever is making this person feel the way they do, you know. You are wonderful. So we have also the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is about learning to see from a different way, learning to see from different perspectives, learning to separate one's perspective from the outside world as well, you know, not being influenced by other people is what's coming through here. Not being influenced by other people's way of perceiving things. So the bats are usually those creatures who have a special type of existence. They have a special type of navigational way throughout this world, and that special way that they have, it's not, you know, it's not something that separates them. It's something that makes them unique. It's something that makes them special in our society, something that we can learn from. And this is the aspect of themselves that they are learning in your presence. So how they are special, what they can give the world, how they can benefit others, how their gifts, what they sometimes consider shortcomings, are actually blessings. So you bring all of that beautiful perspectives to your person, you know. They are learning how to trust themselves more through your perspectives, through learning how to see themselves from a different point of view, from a more unconditional, accepting, nurturing point of view here. That's just very, very beautiful. And just incredible what you're giving this person here. So let's see what else shows up for us. How do you make them feel? Pile number 3. How do you make your person feel? So you make them feel. How do you make them feel? Oops. Creativity. You make them feel very creative, expansive, like they can love themselves. This is the Empress in Osho Zen Tarot. So they can love themselves, they can accept themselves. You're opening up a divine feminine nature into your person. This perspective of the divine feminine is strongly apparent here. Let's see what else. I can create is coming through strongly. I can create. For pile number 3, please, Spirit. For pile number 3, please. How does pile number 3's person make them feel? How do they make them feel? How do they make them feel, Spirit, please? They are quite silent now. I feel like, yeah, they don't want to say anything much more. So you make them feel like they can trust again. You make them feel sort of trusting of people, trusting of strangers, trusting of connections, to be more open towards people here, to be more accepting also of themselves, to allow themselves to soar, to allow themselves to express themselves, is what's coming through. Ooh. Let's see what else. Isolation, yeah. Allowing themselves to express themselves. This is reversed. So you're learning, you're teaching, but you're learning in this way as well. So you are teaching them, in a sense, to be more connected to people, to be more open to people, to be more accepting of themselves, to not isolate themselves, to not be ice, but to be more warm, to be more open, to be more like the sun, to be more open to the sun here also. Yeah, you are making them feel like their stone cold walls are being dissolved, you know. If you are dealing with sort of like a person who is more like ice, more cold, you are dissolving that ice. You are making them feel more connected. You're making them feel like they belong here on this earth. You're a very beautiful soul here, I'm feeling. So we have here the burden. So this burden, this is coming through as almost like a full card, you know. This is the 6 of Swords. This is about moving towards a new direction, moving towards something new, moving towards a different way of existing, a different way of being. You might also be illuminating this person's burden. So what are they carrying that they shouldn't be carrying anymore? Maybe your person is very much like an empath. Maybe they take on the energies of other people very easily. And you're the one who is like, okay, wait, why are you carrying that? Why are you taking on that responsibility? Why are you taking on that issue? That's not yours, you know? Maybe you're that type of person who needs to remind others of that. Maybe you also sometimes need to remind yourself of that here. But yeah, that's what's coming through here, the burden. You are reminding this person about what they are carrying and what they can let go of. So what type of thoughts, emotions, things that they are burdening themselves with can they let go of and move into a more flow state, into a state of relaxation, into a state of deeper trust here, into a state of deeper love and belief that everything's working out precisely as it has to. So how else are you making them feel? How else are you making them feel here, Spirit, please? How else? We have the rebel. Yeah, you're making them feel like they can be who they are, Like they can truly express themselves exactly as they are. Like they can revolve against society and be like, no, this is not who I am. This is not who I ever was, you know. I am this type of person. I am this. This resonates with me. This is who I am. And I have just been hiding in the shadows. I've just been sort of in stone or in ice cold ice here for so many years, not being trusting, not believing in myself that I can express myself. But you are the one who is bringing up this crashing of chains in your person, you know. You're crashing, you're burning away their baggage here. You're making them question so many things about society, so many things they might have taken for granted, so many things that they might have kept them in this isolation period. So that's very beautiful, yeah. So we have rebirth here also. So you're ushering in a new energy, ushering in a rebirth for your person. Just strong energies here about being someone who they truly are. This is about them entering into an authentic state of being. Like this whole reading has basically been this, them entering into a more authentic state of being, them being able to trust themselves completely and utterly, them knowing who they are and trusting in that, which is basically standing strongly in their authenticity, standing strongly with their boundaries, with their sense of self, knowing who they are and not, you know, compromising for that. So yeah, that's a strong energy here that we have going on for you guys. You're also teaching them about patience, so they feel very patient around you. They feel very much at ease here and like they are participating in the world. It feels like your person was for a really long time very isolated in the world, very much sort of separated, I want to say, from the world here. And now they are learning about this whole role they have in society, about who they really are. They are trusting themselves more because of you here. So that's a beautiful role you have for them, such a beautiful energy here to end on. So yeah, this is where I'm going to finish up your reading, my beautiful pile number 3. Thank you so much for sharing on energy with me today. Thank you for allowing me to be the channel through which these messages have flown to you today. Thank you for watching this video and for connecting with me today. Please consider leaving a comment if you feel like you would like to say something, if you would like to connect with our beautiful community here on Vix Tarot Guidance. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Like this video down below if you haven't already. And let me know how this reading was for you. If you're of course interested in a personal reading, all the information about that is also in the description box below this video. So thank you for watching. Thank you for connecting with me. It has been an honor and a privilege to be your reader for this energy today. I'm looking forward to connecting with you again through other videos in the future or in the past. I'm wishing you all the best on your continued life journey and many blessings to you, my love. Bye. Mwah.